Hi crafters, come on in. Welcome back to Simply Charlease, where new crafters like to hang out. Today we're gonna do a very simple, very fast, and definitely beginner friendly soap. Okay, let's get started. So check out my new top. Actually, it's not new, but you see Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the gift boxes and Frosty the Snowman. And I think that says Merry. And I don't know. Yep. And there's Christmas. We're going to be doing Christmas in July. Okay. This is the time of year that crafters who do holiday gift shows get started making their products that they're going to sell at the craft shows. So we're going to do one that has been my absolutely top seller at all of the craft shows that I do in around the Christmas holiday. And it is these little Christmas trees. This is just 2 ounces of soap, but I'm telling you, people really like these. Very simple, very easy to make, but they are a great seller. Okay? And I'll put the link to this mold down in the description box, okay? All right. We're gonna need, as usual, our thermometer to keep an eye on our temperature. We're gonna make a green soap, a red soap, and a white soap, okay? So I'm gonna mix the yellow and blue together to get my green. And I have some red. I have something to measure my fragrance oil, alcohol to pop the bubbles. We're gonna be using Christmas tree scent, okay? And of course, you know, your girl's gonna be using her glitter. All right, for the white soap, I'm just gonna be using the shea butter, okay? And I cut up about an ounce and a half because I'm only gonna make one of each color. And then I have these leftover shreds from some other Christmas soaps, and it still has that Christmas tree fragrance in there. So I'm going to be using that in the white soap. We're not wasting anything, right guys? We find a new project for everything. And then we're going to do a red one. I'm using clear glycerin for the red one. And and this was just, now when I say I don't waste anything, I mean I don't waste anything. I had these few little pieces of red from another project, and I'm putting that in here with some clear glycerin, and I'll add more red to it to get the color that I'm looking for. And that's just, yeah, around 2 ounces. Might be a tiny bit over 2 ounces. And the same thing with this. I had 2 or 3 pieces, 3 or 4 pieces of green that I found, and I'm gonna add that to some clear glycerin, and I'll add my yellow and blue to make the green. And let's see, is that it? Yes, I think that's all of the supplies that we're gonna need for this. And this is gonna be quick, guys. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do the white one first. So I'm gonna go ahead and melt this little bit of shea butter, and I'll be back. Oops, I'm getting ahead of myself. For the white one, because I'm gonna be using these shreds as embeds, I need to go ahead and put that in the mold before I melt the shea butter. Let's see, put it here, make sure you can see it. Okay, and you just wanna fill the cavity with the embeds. Okay. But you want to try to make sure that you don't go over the top. All right? And then you're going to fill the rest of it with the shea butter. So you'll have the white with some little speckles of color. I'll be back. Okay, so I got the shea butter melted. Let's check the temperature. 143. All right, I need to hurry up and add my fragrance oil because this shea butter sets up pretty fast. And I'm only adding 1/8 of a teaspoon. Trying to go slow because sometimes it gets away from me. And it smells like a live Christmas tree. Yeah, it gets thick real quick. All right, let's see. I hope that's not too thick to get through. All right, guys, let's get this poured and hope that it makes it to the bottom because this stuff was looking kind of thick. Ooh. I don't know, guys. That was mighty thick. I might have to redo that one. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I feel pretty sure I'm going to have to redo that one. The shea butter, it just sets up so quick. It's like you're stuck between, you don't want it to be too hot because it'll melt your embeds. And yet, if it's too cool, it melts too quick. So let's try that one again, okay? All right, crafters, let's try this again. I melted a little bit more. I added some more fragrance oil. I put some more embeds in. Let's see, can you see that? All right, now let's see. This is more fluid, so hopefully this will turn out better. Yeah, this one's flowing. But I'll show you what the one that didn't turn out so good looks like too. Okay, this is better. Made a little bit of a mess, but we can clean that up. And I'll see if I can't. Woo, I'm making a real mess. Okay, we're gonna have to clean that up. We'll take the razor blade and clean that up. All right, next we're going to melt the one that has a little bit of red in it. And then the glycerin doesn't set up quite as fast, the clear glycerin. So let's get that done. Okay, we got this melted and it looks a little pink because it had that little bit of red in there. And we're gonna add some red to it. And this is not the bleed-free colorant because it's gonna be one solid piece of soap, so you don't have to worry about bleeding. So, let's see if we can't get this nice and red for Christmas. Oops, sorry guys. How's everybody doing today? I got right on and started running my mouth and didn't even ask how you guys were doing. Yeah. Let's see. It doesn't want to turn as red as I wonder if those red pieces that I put in there was that honey glycerin, you know? Because I have found that honey glycerin didn't take the color quite as good as just plain clear glycerin. But let's see. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 more drops in there. That's it. That's going to be it. Okay. Let us add some fragrance oil. Smells like Christmas around here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's get this poured. Can you see? That could have stood. Well, that's good enough. That's 2 ounces, I do know that. Okay, let's pop those bubbles. All right. Now let's move on to the green one. Got a little bit of green in there. We're just gonna melt this and I'll be back. Okay, we got our green melted. So we need to add some more yellow and blue to make this a more Christmas green. Ugh. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we want it to be a nice deep green. Let me sit it on this napkin so I can see the color better. I dropped something. Let me see. There we go. Let's get that out of there. Okay, that's pretty close. Let me put one more drop in there. And I think that'll be green enough. Now let's put some fragrance oil in here. Oops. And pour this, and we are done. Oops. With this part, anyway. Okay. Ooh, it smells good. I love Christmas. And I said that that these were 2 ounces, but they're actually 2.5 ounces per mold. Okay. So if you order this particular mold, keep in mind that it's 2.5 ounces. Okay. Let's pop those bubbles. Boy, I tell you, this has got to be prettier than it looks. So we're going to wait for these to set, and then we'll be back and unmold it together, okay? All right, crafters, we're ready to unmold. All right, let's unmold up the 2 that I did that I'm not sure how they... See, yeah, it was a good idea. See, I want you to see the good, the bad, and the ugly, because mistakes happen. But you see, the soap that I was pouring over was too cold, so it wasn't able to reach the bottom. Yeah. Yeah. But I'll probably be able to use this. I'll see. Anyway. But yeah, that's a fail. All right, let's see how the second one turned out. Okay. That's the way you want it to turn out, like that. Now, I did over pour, but I got my single edge razor blade, and I'm going to clean that up. Real simple. Real simple. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, and then it's good. All right. So that one turned out fine. Okay, now let's unmold the red one. Ah, look at that. And I tell you, it smells like a fresh cut Christmas tree in here. I've had customers tell me that they put them in their bathroom and they dare anybody to use them because they're so cute. All right, now let's do the green one. And we use blue and yellow to make green. And that turned out really nice. Okay. All right, but you know, I gotta add some glitter. And I think I'm gonna put a white napkin underneath it so that you can see it, because on this red mat, the red one all but disappears. So let's do that. Okay. Let's take this napkin and lay it down. Okay. And you girls got to add some glitter. Now, I think I'm not going to add any glitter to the white one because it has enough going on just as it is, okay? But I'm gonna add a little glitter to the green one. Yeah, that makes it look like Christmas. All right, guys, look at that. Look at that. Look. See that? You probably could see it better. Let's see. I'm trying to set them up so that you can see. See that? Yes. Yes. All right. That was easy enough to do. It's just melt, add your color, add your fragrance oil, and pour. Okay. Now, because this is an odd shaped soap, some of you might wonder what would be a good way to wrap these soaps. So I'll tell you what I do. You know these little loop bags that you can get from the Dollar Tree? At least I know you used to could. I've had these for so many years. I had a bunch of them. But they're these little bags like that. And there was 40. And if they still carry them, it'll be $1.25 for 40, which I think is still a great deal, okay? Or I also had these that I got from Michael's. Now, let's see if I don't remember what I paid for these, but I can assure you that I didn't pay full price because I don't do that. But anyway, I got these from Michael's, and there's 40 pieces in here as well. Now, as far as quality goes, this is a better quality, but the Dollar Tree loop bags definitely work. And what I do, I order my labels from Online Labels, okay? And there's 3,000 labels in here. Now, you may not need that many. If you're just getting started or you're just doing it for your own personal use, you don't need this many. What you can do is go to Walmart or Staples or, I don't know, Target even, in the stationery section where they have the Avery address labels. You can use those, and it's the same format as this. I use this because I can actually use their website, their system, to design my labels. If you're selling them, this is a good deal. But if you're not selling in great volume, then just get you the Avery address labels, and that'll do just fine. And this is how I end up wrapping mine. I drop them in the little loop bag, bunch it together at the top, put a piece of tape around it and a little ribbon. And because I'm selling them, I need to put my ingredients on it, so I put that on the label, okay? All right, that's the white one. And then here's the red one. Same thing. I put the label on the back with the ingredients. And here's a green one with a red ribbon. Okay, so that's how I wrap mine. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. I will put the links to this mold, and I'll put the link, if I can find it, for these labels. And and the fragrance oil, that Christmas tree fragrance oil I get from Nature's Garden, and I'll try to put their link down below as well. All right, guys, I will see you next time. Bye, guys.